What's up guys, John from TechSpace, and today we are going to start a 4-part series of hop-ups and upgrades to the XMaxx. This is part 1. Let's get into it. If you are new here, remember to click the subscribe button guys. Also, if you like the type of content and you like this video especially, leave a like afterwards, and remember to comment and let me know what you think of the hop-ups and upgrades that I'm going to do in this 4-part series down in the comments below. Remember, everything as well that you're going to see in this 4-part series is also going to be down in the description box if you want to buy any of it. Just remember guys, I've got a couple of T-Bone Racing items here, and unfortunately T-Bone Racing is closing its doors. So make sure that you are buying the rest of the stuff that is still able to be bought now, and get it off their sites, get it off all of the sites that's still selling it if you're a T-Bone Racing fan, because soon you won't be able to find any T-Bone Racing stuff. Okay guys, so in this 4-part series we are going to install a couple of things. We are going to give our XMaxx a brand new orange body, and we are going to fit the exoskeleton or the exo cage from T-Bone Racing onto the body. That is going to be one part of the series. Then guys, we are going to do a T-Bone Racing A-arm protector installation. Now I've got the front and the back, so this is going to be a separate video. Then guys, another part is going to be the installation of the T-Bone Racing front bumper, as well as the green aluminium shock caps guys. That is just going to increase the durability of my XMaxx. But let's get to today's video guys, where I am going to be installing brand new heavy duty Traxxas A-arms. So I've got an orange, a red, a green and a blue with RPM threaded hinge pins. Now this is going to be part 1 guys. I know what you guys are seeing here is probably not something that is familiar. Usually someone will either put a blue set on, or a green set, or a red set, or a orange set. I just decided to be a little bit different guys. I wanted my XMaxx to look a little bit different, and that's why I'm going to do an A-arm of each color that's available. There is a white, there is a black, but I wanted to have these colors. For those of you who didn't know, I had a serious crash in one of my other videos, which is also going to be linked down below guys, when I did a comparison video at the bike park between my Armour Granite and my XMaxx. And in that video, if you didn't see it yet, I had a very bad landing and I broke one of my A-arms and the hinge pin flew out. Now the problem is I got the hinge pin back, but the 8mm screw that keeps the hinge pin inside flew out, and I had to wait 2 weeks to get spare screws to be able to replace it with a new A-arm. So that was quite annoying. So that's why I'm going for a threaded hinge pin from RPM. That should eliminate the issue of having to lose one of those little 8mm screws. Alright guys, so for us to be able to do this, we need an XMaxx. Okay, so let me quickly get my XMaxx. Woo, damn is it a big boy. Alright guys, I love this thing. For those of you who are owners of XMaxxes, you know these are generally awesome stuff. It's a massive crowd pleaser. No one can believe how big it is, and it can cause some serious injuries as well. So this is a type of vehicle that you need to drive where there's a big open space and the chance of you injuring someone or something. To start this off, we need to remove the A-arm. Alright, so let's quickly have a look at the current A-arm. So as you can see guys, we've got 4 black A-arms, which I'm going to replace with the colored ones that I just had. So this is how it looks now. And after this video, we will see how it looks with the new A-arms and threaded hinge pins fitted. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is we need to remove the body. As we know, Traxxas has got a clip-on system. We don't have to have those pins that you need to pull out anymore. So you just pull up the clip and you pull the body back, as so. So there's my green body. Now, to be able to do this job guys, you need a tool, and I'm using this Ryobi. The code here is the R4SDP screwdriver. This is a very nice screwdriver guys, as it can be held like this and worked on, or you can actually turn it and make it straight. Alright guys, so there is the straight one. So if you have to get into corners or spaces where it's tight, you can just adjust to whatever you need to have it, like a hand grip or a straight grip. And then guys, I've got these awesome Allen key screw bits, which is really high quality. It's from Brop at AliExpress. And they are magnetic as well. They're really high quality, guys. There will be a link down below for all of these items as well. And then obviously to remove the wheels, we need a 17mm hex wheel remover. But the plastic one that comes with the XMaxx is not as nice. I actually already started to strip mine when I fixed the A-arm that I broke in that ramp that I had at the bike park. So what I did, I got this metal one from AliExpress. This will also be linked down below, guys. It's really high quality and it works well to remove the wheel. And then another thing that I got from AliExpress is this little magnetic screw holder, or any type of metal items that you remove off of your vehicle. You can just put into these little sections and you can ensure that the screws is not going to get lost when you put it in there, guys. It is magnetized, so the screws will stay in there for the duration of your build. So those are all the things that I've got available to me to do this little job today. Alright guys, and there's the 4 heavy duty A-arms in all of its glory. Just one thing that I want to say is, before you buy this, you have to read the description on the item to ensure that you are buying the right ones. You've got a right front and a right rear, and you've got a left front and a right rear. Alright guys, so make sure that you read the description and that you are buying the correct items, that you're not doubling up on exactly the same one that you might not be able to use on the different sides of the vehicle. Alright guys, so let's start removing the wheels. We've opened up the RPM hitch pins, and I'm just going to place that inside of this little magnetic holder, guys, to make sure that I don't lose any of the items. So I'm just going to put it in there, and I'm going to show you guys how it looks. So there it is, guys, for all of your screws. It's magnetized, it doesn't fall out. I'm just going to change the camera angle so you guys can see better of what I'm doing here. Alright guys, so I'm going to start removing the back wheels first, starting with the left rear one. Alright guys, it seems like I'm gonna need to use an H2 Allen key size. Remove the shock pin. Also guys, this is the current pins. I'm not going to be using these anymore, but remember to keep them as spare for in case you lose your others that you just bought. Alright guys, so both of the pins that keeps the main hinge on is now off. So now I'm just going to push through the hinge pin. So guys, I'm just changing the camera angle a little bit. Alright guys, so I just went to go get pliers to help me get this hinge pin out, which again just make it so much easier. So as you can see guys, the main hinge is quite long. This one is gonna go back. I went to go get some Loctite, just so that we make sure that we put the Loctite in the thread so they don't come undone during extreme bashing. So this is right, so we are currently on the left side. So as you can see there guys, it says on there right, so I'm looking for left. Alright, so the blue one is left and the orange one is left. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to put the orange one at the rear left hand side of the vehicle. Alright, they seem to be nice and tight. Alright guys, now I'm going to put this rear arm assembly back to where it was. And remember, I'm putting the new hinge pins from RPM into the vehicle now. Put the nut on. Now we are going to put the shock back in place. Remember, this one went in for the shock. $6mm screw. So the first A-arm is installed. I'm now going to put the wheel back. Get my lock nut. The first A-arm is in. What do you guys think? The orange is shocking, eh? It looks brilliant. Alright, so now I'm going to do the front left. And the second one is done, so I'm now going to put the wheel back. The left hand side of the vehicle is done. Right, so let's go to the right hand side. Alright guys, so the first video phase or the first video session is complete of the XMaxx hop up and upgrade videos parts that I'm going to do. Remember, I'm going to do the 4 parts one. And with this first one, we installed the new A-arms with the RPM lower hinge pins as well. So this is how it looks afterwards. I've got the green heavy duty, the red heavy duty, the blue heavy duty and the orange heavy duty on that side with the RPM lower hinge pins, also the threaded ones also installed. Okay, so let me know in the comments guys, what do you think of my choice of colors for each different A-arm having a different color? Alright guys, if you like this video, give it a like, and if you have not done so yet, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the future content as well, and make sure you hit that notification bell. And don't forget about our 1000 subscriber giveaway RC vehicle, which is this brilliant HPX 16 scale brushless 4-wheel drive monster truck. We don't know this yet. As soon as I reach 1000 subscribers, I am giving away one of these vehicles, brand new. I buy it from AliExpress or Banggood and I send it directly to the address that you provide me, should you be the winner of the giveaway. I'm John from TechSpace guys, and we'll see you in part 2 of the XMaxx hop up and upgrade videos. See you soon. Cheers.